We are now at the second part of Roxy's route. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to see more, make sure to ring the bell. Let's head right on into the continuation. Hello, once again. We are back with Roxy's route. After we left her hot mom, in the last timeline, and we then jumped forward a few, however many years. Here we are now. Anyway, he's now about to go. I can't remember last name for max politeness. You can't see much over the flagrantly large gourd you're struggling to keep hold of, but you feel let go still. Did she stop breathing? You crane your neck and peek over the curve of pumpkin and fuck. Again, with these extra expectations, you did not anticipate pure terror to be the emotion constructed in her face, but there it is. What did you just say to me? You said, thank you, Roxy? You open your mouth again and introduce yourself as a friend Jane mentioned, but all your words shrivel up in your horrible mouth because Roxy has flattened herself against the door frame, her head tucked down like you're blinding her. You're not a... said my... She slinks down the floor, kind of rolls back inside, shutting the door behind her. You hear nothing than a deep heaving sob. What the fuck just happened? You knock politely, just once. Hold on a minute, I gotta do something. Don't go anywhere. You hear nothing but footsteps trying to wade into silence. It could be time to head out. She told you to wait, so you do. You are nothing if not committed. About 20 minutes in, the low, skittering hum in the background fortifies itself into a more present rumble. From around corners and out from dilapidated window doors come the source, the patter of feet, and low, unintelligible whisper, the clicking of joints. It's people, and they look like you. Well, almost. It's more that you look like if a child drew them. Their simple frames make it simpler with soft edges. Your skin is actually skin, right? They chitter around you and you squish your arm to make sure. Yeah, you aren't chitinous. Whew. Wait, or is that bad? You're trying to process whether you're relieved to have the bodily makeup you thought you did, or if you're sad that the space of time you thought you might have finally found your kin was so fleeting. You don't get a chance to sort through it fully because the new guys are surrounding you and they look hungry. It might well be you or the pumpkin here, so you hold it out towards them and hope for the best. They take it, intruding what seems to be their thanks, and shrink back into the night. You check them off your mental list of predators and sit for a beat. It feels like you're waiting for more than Roxy's return. This is more of a moment of choice. Jesus fuck. You went all of this effort to try things a new way, and what did it get you? Nothing. You've never had such a spectacular failure to connect upon first meeting someone. So what are you supposed to do now? You wait, but the familiar push against your ribcage decides something doesn't come. What is this drive to make you choose anyway? What if you just wanted to sit on your ass and do nothing, huh? What if you are tired of choosing? When every choice you make takes you further from anything good? And who knows? Maybe you're supposed to do nothing. Maybe that's what your plan was all along, huh? Tough guy? You don't know what that little jab was aimed at, but you want nothing more than in this moment than to perpetually slap the reins of choice off your shoulders. If only there were reins to slap. God, impotent rage is the worst. After a minute of continued seething, coping, and malding at nothing, you feel it. Okay, here we go. Goodbye, hot mama. Hello, new choice. Okay, give up and see if Nepeta wants to hang out. Wrap it up, bozos. I think we're done. I think we're done here. Nepeta may want to hang out, and we always go for Nep. See what the cheese guys know, chess guys now. Give up and see if Nepeta wants to hang out. Doors locked. Smash a window, bitch. I guess since we're forced to make a choice, see what the chess guys know. More than you know, Chungus. Huh? What the fuck was that? Doors locked, smash window, bitch. Don't tell me what to do, you're not my mom. What? What's going on? Hello? What? What? What's going on? Hello? Give up and see if Nepeta wants to hang out. Nice try. Can't tell me with a fun friend this time, bucko. Blinking, you feel the desire to act ebb away. It's replaced with tingly giddiness at the victory of your, inertia? You'll be kind to yourself and call it fortitude and resolution instead. You're gonna see this shit through. You do what you promise and wait, was that the MSPA Reader themselves talking to me? What the fuck? Hi? Don't... I guess manifest destiny. And so we wait. Eventually you curl up on your welcome mat and pass out like a stray kitten. At some point in the night, you open your eyes and one bleary moment, a chest guy lays a blanket over you. Aww! Thanks, buddy. Aw, that's adorable! Aww. Hi. The creak of the door next to your ear jolts you awake. Towering above you in the sharp, bright rays of morning sun is Roxy. Oh shit, you are real. I came out here so I could prove to past tips to me that it's just a daymare or some shit, but now you are here and I am so... Let's dig right in. Did you or did you not say human English words, including my name, to me last night? You did do that? Well, time to reckon with this. Time to reckon with this then, I guess. I might still be a little buzzed, so I'm just gonna see how this plays out. Stick with me. She beckons you inside as you scramble your feet and follow her. All that waiting paid off, didn't it? You emanate smugness in every direction as you walk, just in case there are any entities or narrative concepts around that have the capacity for feeling slighted by such a thing. You trail behind her into the living room, explaining how you knew her name and invited her friends. Ah, okay, that makes more sense, Lamau. That'd make you the one who convinced Jane of the stuff about our reality that I've been trying to get her to see for quite some fucking time. The benefits of being able to be there to show her in person, I guess. She stands next to the couch, her shoulders bunched up, popping her finger. She isn't looking at you. She told me you could try time travel, but she failed to mention the part about how you're some kind of alien, sorry to offend. But if I'm being real, it's not like our communication style is full and truly without gaps on a normal day. So this checks out. She scrunches up her face and groans. Ah, so sorry. I'm being a jelly belly Deborah Downer. Oh man, what in the fuck is wrong with me? Here you are, a friend in the flesh, and I'm just over here whining away about my other friends whom I love very much. This is just a lot, Lamau. I've daydreamed all the potential friends meeting scenarios I thought might ever happen, with any and all combos of my 4 whole friends whisking me off in a friend's lejeune. I just didn't consider a new one might show up on my door disguised as one of my little neighbors, so... Yeah, you're super sorry for how last night went down, and for what it's worth, you made friends with, like, a lot of people, and all the friend-making skills you've learned in your travels didn't save you from fucking this one up. There's no one foolproof way to do it, you figure. You would know, as a proven fool. Well, that is good to hear. Still, I'm sorry about ditching you right off the bat. I went to find a small sip of courage and turned into a swig of courage, and that became a whole-ass bottle of courage, which, as you know, can happen. So I did not so much come back outside to comfort my harsh realities, namely you, as I did comfort the soft, real titties of my pillow on the floor next to my dead bed. Anyway, it's just that I've never heard my name come out of someone's mouth right next to me in real life before. He didn't comment on the booze thing. Y'all just met and you don't want to come off too preachy just yet. You try another angle instead. You could always try the meeting thing again. Like, acting it out? Oh, sure, yeah. Of course, you didn't mean literally going back and redoing it. This is a salvageable situation. You don't want to waste the redo if you don't have to. Lol, what? What you mean is that you really get shit right the first try anyway. May as well give each other a clean slate. What the fuck do you mean? I've gotten Jake's route completely first try. Fuck you, game. You hold your fist up and knock on the air in front of you. You hope she thinks this is cool and not lame, since you just kind of leap into it to avoid thinking too much about all your false starts. You don't have to worry for long, because she smiles, and it's brilliant. The shivering tension in her body shifts from anxious to excited. She hops a bit, getting to the moment. She breathes in, smoothing her shirt, then puts a hand to her ear. Oh? Is that a knocking on my door? Whomstever could it be? She bends dramatically in welcome as she opens an invisible door, and clasps her hands together as she focuses her bright gaze on you. Oh, my fucking G. Welcome to my abode, stranger. Soon to be more than stranger, wonk wonk. Get on in here and let's get to frienditude. That might be coming on a little strong for your typical company, but luckily you are as friend-thirsty as they come. Even without old golf ball nuts forcing you to be. You introduce yourself and step over to pretend threshold, hand extended. Oh, duh. Personal space. Roxy takes and pulls you fast. Tight hug. You wrap your noodly arms around her and return it as tight as you can. At first you tell her she needs it. After all, you can feel her trembling back, her unsteady breath. A minute passes and you realize your hands are shaking too. When was the last time you just held someone? Just let yourself be held. I don't need this. Okay? I don't need this antagonism game. You know what? Last time I was held? None. From you know what? I don't need this. Cut. Whatever, bro. Just sitting here. I'm being assaulted. This is a personal attack that is happening right now. The moment is quiet. You know it's an awkward pose. The two of you standing draped on each other in the middle of her house. And you realize belatedly that lying on the floor there's a window like the one you fell through right before you. Jesus, how did you get out of Doc Scratch's apartment? Now's not the time to think about that. But it's good. Calm. You could keep going, honestly, but she steps back and tucks the puff of hair back into place, clearing her throat. She still looks away from you, but she's grinning. Yeah, that was much better. Couple of friendship starting pros, am I right? Fucking expert. And they'll write guides to friendship about the two of you. You say, I gotta pause for a second, my throat hurts. I return. By the way, I didn't say throughout this entire time, fucking 11 minutes in, her hair's weird. I'm not a huge fan of what they did to her hair in Pesterquest. I think it looks odd. But at the same time, it fits her weird chaoticness pretty well, so I'm not gonna throw a fuss about it. She sits down on the couch and gestures for you to join her. So you do. Now that you're settled, she said right before you did your little skit hits your brain right in the face. Has she really never had anyone else around to speak to? Like, never? Never have I ever. What about the chess guys, as she called them? The ones she mistook you for? Oh, we can communicate for show, but not with words, really. I don't mean anything bad about them by it. They are really sweet when they aren't sneaking into my home, when they aren't breaking and entering. Plus, I don't blame them for their ways, on account of them being brought in by the Batter Witch and summarily forgotten. But I don't know, we're really not on the same wavelength. So it just kind of fucked me up when I thought one of them was looking at me with my eyeballs and saying my name like it was, oh, whew. Sorry, I'm so mega new to this. Her eyelids flutter closed as she shivers. Man, you thought Jake had it rough, but at least he had his grandma for a bit before she died. You wonder to yourself why she doesn't seem to have had someone like that. You're about to do some mental math and see if you can work up some connections out, but she gathers herself and interrupts you before you can do anything too smart. And to be clear, I can definitely see the difference between you guys now, though you don't not look like them, to be honest. It's just that you have the quality of, like, personhood to you. Anyway, the point is the resemblance is certifiable, but you're like the velveteen chess guy. The what? Just because you're soft? Well, yeah, that too. But no, you know that Velveteen Rabbit? It's one of the few books my mom left me when super wasn't dense, and there's cerebral wasn't fiction wizard. So I read it a lot before I got grown enough to really appreciate the complexities of the cerebral wizard genre. Yeah, you know, like wizard actually. No, you don't know that one, but you are constantly searching for meaning in your fucking life, so you will definitely check it out if there's something like you in it. And she just mentioned her mom. She's still not around then, is she? Nah, Batter Bitch killed her a long time ago, before I even got here, back when society was uncollapsed and everything. But she knew I was coming, so she left me pretty well stocked with snacks and reading material and booze to last a lifetime. Though I have put a considerable dent in that last category, so we shall see if her playing skills truly were up to par when all is said and drunk. Though, maybe I was gonna get to meet her and all my other friends in this big IRL multiplayer game I was gonna kick ass at, but now I don't know. I guess I'm not playing anymore. Shit! Fuck! That was your fault. You jump up as you put two and two together. You went to the past before. Or, well, you came from the past. From Jane and Jake's time. Which Roxy already knows. But spatially, you were here in this house then in that time. There was a woman who lived here then. You thought she was Roxy's mom at first. Then you maybe convinced yourself she wasn't. Since a few hundred years happened to her now. You don't know. A lot was going on. Oh my... OMFG, you what? She was beautiful. She was. Let me tell you. No offense, and I don't mean to be prude, but your mom was hot. Hold on, let me show you. Roxy roots around a bookshelf for something, and your brain starts expanding at a rapid rate. Concepts that have been hovering on the periphery of your mind suddenly converge. You already knew that Jane and Jake's deceased grandparents were your friends from the past, but you hadn't considered this, since you didn't know Roxy lived in the future then. Of course, all this shit's connected, so of course that would be.